Arg, you scurvy landlubbers! It be ye Captain TripleN, and I am one fourth of the crewmate of the Unlucky Bros Incorporated. And today I have a deck profile of Lord of the Seven Seas, Night Mist. That's just all you get of that voice. I like doing that voice when I play this deck. But what's good, YouTube? You already know it is your boy TripleN, and I'm back for another deck profile. I'm 1/4 of the Unlucky Bros Incorporated. And this is my Lord of the Seven Seas Night Mist deck. I know this is a little overdue. I've had this deck. I've had this deck since October. I don't know why I didn't do a deck profile earlier, but you get the content now, I guess. I don't know. But yes, like I said, this is my Seven Seas deck. This is the Grand Blue deck that I decided to make out of the group. I really enjoy it. I don't think this deck likes me, but let me know in the comments if you just think my build is bad. I don't know. But I love this deck, though. I've won some games with it. It's really fun. But my starter, Undying Depart Gotchi, because it came out the box. Let's see. But playing 4... Wow, my camera does not want to focus today. Playing 4, Lord of the Seven Seas Night Mist. When an attack hits, choose one of your van or without any treasure markers, put that using a treasure marker. All 7 Seas have that ability. This deck is focused around treasure markers. One or more, all my rear guards with 7 Seas and incarnates can attack and intercept from the back row, which is really lovely. 3 or more, all my units with 7 Seas and incarnate gets +5, and 6 or more, this unit gets at the end of the battle to attack up all your rear guards with 7 Seas and incarnate. So you could get off a lot of attacks with that. So this is really lit. I play 4 of that. My last grade 3 I only played 1. Master Swordsman Night Storm. I haven't found another grade 3 that I want to play with this deck. So I don't like, this is just something I play for now. But when placed, put 2 cards on the top of your deck into the drop zone. Into the end of this turn, this unit gets +5. When it attacks the Vanguard, if your drop zone has 10 or more, can I +1 draw a card? This could be swapped out. I think beforehand I was playing this. Beforehand. But it only had a V ability, and I wanted something on R because you really don't want to ride this. You want to ride your other one, but I don't know. Now on to the grade 2s. I play 4 7 Seas Pillager Knight Spinel. I love Spinel just because I watch Steven Universe. It's just the name Spinel, I just think of it. I don't know why. Like I said, they all have that on if they hit something, treasure marker. When placed, counterblast 1, put the top 2 cards of your deck to the drop zone, and call up to 1 card with 7 Seas in this card name not named Spinel. Like I said, this deck don't like me that much, because there's been so many times I'll drop cards and they be triggers. I don't know if that's just all Grand Blue players. If you're a Grand Blue player and you have that same problem, high five. High five. That's a bond we share. Because I stay dropping like triggers, and I don't be dropping what I really be wanting. It's hard. My other grade 2, another set grade 2 I play 4 of 7 Seas Master Swordsman / Shade. This is my favorite one. Like it's on hit, gets the treasure marker. During your turn, if there's a marker on this unit circle, this unit gets +15. This card can be used in any Grand Blue deck because it just says if it has a marker on it. So if you play Protect 2 in any other Grand Blue deck, you can place him on a Protect marker and he'll get the +15. That'll give him +20 because the Protect marker 2 gives +5. So this would be +20, so it'll make him a 29 beat stick. That's really great. I really like him. I just like that and I like his artwork too. So let me move that out there. Okay. Another set of grade 2s I play for Captain Night Mist. Now, okay, I picked him up because, you know, the grade 3's Night Mist. He's like, hey, I want to get the story of Night Mist. I did not realize that there was a better grade 2 that actually came out in that set that the 7 Seas came out in. If I would have known, I would have got it. I think a lot of y'all probably know what I'm talking about. It's the one that plays counterblast 1, take a card of your deck, drop it, put it in the drop zone, and then call something from the drop zone. I would have gotten that instead of him, but I didn't know. I'm slow. I'm sorry. But I play 4 Captain Night Mist. When placed counterblast 1, call a grade 1 or less from your drop zone. And if your drop zone has 10 or more, you can call regardless. I barely use this.
I'm just gonna be honest. I barely use this skill. I've used it in like maybe one game. So if you can get the other one, get the other one. If not, Captain Night Mist isn't bad. You know, there's still call stuff from the drop. Wink, wink. Yeah, and it's part of the lore because he turned into a Seven Seas lord or whatever. On to my last grade twos. Witch Doctor, Lagern, Negro Lazy. When placed, you call a grade 0 from your drop zone to R. There's a grade 0 Seven Seas card that I play in this deck. So I usually use him to get him out from the drop zone and then use his skill. So this is why he's in here. You could replace Negro Lazy with anything. It's just he's in here for that reason. I play onto my grade 1s. I play 4 Seven Seas Night Crow. Like I said, they all have the same ability for the treasure marker. In drop zone, if your Vanguard is at 7 Seas and its card name, Soul Blast 1, retire Vanguard not named 7 Seas and call it to R. So this is a way to help get rid of the cards that's not 7 Seas, because I do play quite a little bit of cards that it's not 7 Seas. So this can really help you get, and also it's a Soul Blast, so you can get some stuff that you rode upon out. Like if they're 7 Seas cards, put them in the drop, call them, and then you can use some other skills, try to get those back. So this is very versatile for the 7 Seas. Next grade 1 I play 4 Witch Doctor of the 7 Seas, Rise Tutor. Like I said, all have the same ability. If there is a marker on this card, you need to get intercept. It's like early game, like because you really want to start like kind of rushing your opponent. So you could play this early, get the marker, and then she'll be like an early intercept if you don't want to take too much damage. Next grade 1 that I play, my last grade 1 that I play 2 Evil Shade. Counterblast 1, bind a card from your drop zone and call a card with the same card name that is bound from your drop zone to R. I've never used this effect. If I have, I don't remember, but I've never used this effect. It's still decent because you drop a lot of cards. Sometimes you need a way to come back. So Counterblast 1, binding to call something isn't bad. You know, it's just if you really need that unit and you can't get to it. So 2 is fine. You could replace this with something else if you want, but 2 is decent. On to zeros. The only 0 I play in this deck that's not a trigger other than starter. I play 4 7 Seas Apprentice Night Runner. Have the on hit ability. I think I've never hit with this card, so I guess that doesn't matter. Bind this unit and put 2 cards from the top of your deck into the drop zone. Return a 7 Seas card that's not named 7 Seas Apprentice from your drop zone to your hand. I have used this card so many times to get to my grade 3. Because there's been plenty of times I've dropped my grade 3 and not have it in hand. Using this card's ability lets me get in. That's so amazing. So that's why I play 4. You could probably bump it down if you don't think you need all 3. I just like to play as many 7 Seas as I can. I really mad at Bushiroad for making this a grade 0. They should have made this a grade 1. If they would have made this a grade 1, this card would have been freaking nuts. Or thebombdiggitydom.com. It wouldn't have made the deck any better. It wouldn't have made it meta relevant. It just would have been better if this was a grade 1 instead of a grade 0. But I digress. Now on to my triggers. Triggers are standard. 8 crit. 4 draw PGs. 4 heals. To be honest, in this deck, triggers don't matter. I usually drop my triggers. That's just me complaining. That's me complaining. I'm sorry. I usually drop my triggers. Like, it's weird. I love Grand Blue, but Grand Blue's main problem is the dropping of triggers. I drop triggers a lot. I don't know if any other Grand Blue deck has that problem. I feel like we all do. And I feel like if you play Grand Blue, you just know to drop triggers, unless you're lucky. But I drop triggers a lot. If you drop triggers a lot, please let me know. I'm trying not to feel alone. My friend plays Grand Blue too, but I don't know if he doesn't play it as much, so I don't know if he drops triggers like I do, but I love this. I love Lord of the 7 Seas 9 Minutes. I think is this my favorite Grand Blue deck? I think it is. I think 7 Seas has always been my favorite Grand Blue deck, even back in the G era. I always loved the Lord of the 7 Seas 9 Minutes. Because, you know, I be Captain Sticky Beard. And I really just like this deck. But let me know in the comments what you think about my deck profile. Let me know if you... what I could change. Actually, let me see if I get some help from some of y'all, because some of y'all be out here, y'all be roasting us in the comments like we be making bad decks and stuff. It's like, I don't know what y'all want, because it's like, it's not our, like, we make the best decks we can. There's no Vanguard meta around here. We don't, like, we have to order our cards. There's no card shop that does Vanguard, like, talking about it. We had to get them to do it. And there's not a lot of people that play. It's usually just me and the boys. So let us know in the comments what y'all be thinking about our deck profiles. Let us know if what we could change, because we're up to like change. Money sometimes be tight, so it's kind of hard for us to pick up cards, but we be trying. We try. It's hard out here. I don't know what y'all want from us. We be trying. But that's gonna be the end of my deck profile. Sorry that I ranted a little bit. I love Seven Seas. I love Grand Blue. It's just I'm tired of dropping triggers. But I think that's gonna be the end of my turn. Peace.